Hi everybody, welcome to A Fluent Life. My name is Lo and today I am stuffing my second paycheck of April. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to click that notification bell so this way whenever I upload a video you'll be among the first to know. So my budget book has become a little bit fatter, and that is because it's no longer just a budget book. I have decided to include my planner in here, and I have added 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So the fourth section is my budget, and then I have a section for fitness. I have another section for home, so this is where I keep track of the meal plans and cleaning of the new home and everything. And then I have a section for personal business appointments, family appointments, and whatnot. The thing about when I decided to finally plan out my life, because I know I'm a lot more productive when I plan out my life, but unfortunately I waited way too late, and so all of the happy planners that were available started in July. Their 18th month planner that starts in July. So what I had to do was buy an additional extension, and this is the classic size. This is the big size here. But the only extensions that I could find were classic size. That's a lie. Nope. I purchased these and then I found the big size. I had already written in these and I decided to go with it. So I started blocking out some things for April, May, and June. There's some sections in here that I don't need, like this is a follow-up and a weekly focus, which is cool, but I'm not going to have any need for it. And then I started blocking out some things that are going to happen during this month, and then every week I'm going to go back and fill in the rest. And so I am going to be sharing my plan with me because I appreciate you all helping to keep me on track and holding me accountable. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. This is not a plan with me. This is a cash stuffing. Cash stuffing is going to be relatively quick this week. I've already filled out the information. I decided to take $600 from my wages and apply it to the rent that's due next month, and the expenses here, if they were due, they've already been paid, and then the ones that are due toward the end of the month, I'm going to pay those toward the end of the month. So in total, I'm going to be stuffing $1,253. However, I do have Mr.'s, I think it was $180 from the first week of April for the $5,000 challenge. He gave it to me late after I had recorded the cash stuffing video, so I'm just going to do that today. And his next payment is also late, so hopefully I can hurry up and get him on track. So the money that I withdrew from the bank is $1,253, which is separate from this. I'm gonna go straight to Mr.'s cash stuffing first, and then I'll cash stuff the rest of these dollars here. The fives that they gave me at the bank are really messy. I want to take an iron to them. Have you ever done that? Have you ever ironed your money? Look at this. They're all... Anyway, money is money. Look, give me more. I don't care what it looks like as long as it's legit. All right, anyway, I'm going to go straight to Mr.'s stuffing. I'm going to go straight to his envelope and stuff $180. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, cool. So he's good for the first cash stuffing in April. So he's going to be late on this one. I'm going to be stuffing that $150 today, and he's going to stuff it whenever he gives it to me. He was supposed to give it to me on Friday, but he ended up going away for the weekend, so I didn't get it from him. Okay, so we typically start with my son's binder. He's getting $50. Well, before I start here, I go to his Merrill, and he's stuffing $50 into his Merrill account. And I don't track what's in the Merrill account. And then from there, $50 is going into his savings, and I do track that. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I did it again. I swear, I gotta stop doing this. I really have to stop doing this. So I know he gave me this money to put into his savings account, but I never account for it. And then when I open up his envelope, I just see this money there, and I just get so confused. So I think what I'll do is just mark this as, oh my goodness. So we're stuffing $12.73. All right, let me mark that down. We're stuffing $12.73 because I pulled $12.53 from the bank, but this 20 is going to give me $12.73. And this way, instead of stuffing $50, we're going to stuff $70 into his savings account, and the total amount stuffed is going to be plus 20, $520. Okay, so we should be good on this. I decided to separate my and my son's sinking funds and envelopes from my mom's, from my sisters, from my girlfriends, just to have a better way to keep track of everything. So instead of having my mom and my sister, I decided to keep a cash breakdown log here, and it also helps me to remember what type of bill goes where. All right, so I corrected the amounts here. He's actually stuffing $70 instead of the 50. I had to figure it out. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get started. He already has that $1,000 note. There's 20. Let me grab a 50 and get this organized, and we'll see how much he has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 600, 650, 750, 770, 790, 8, 10, 20, 35, 835. So he has $1,835 in his savings. And then we move on to his first car, and his first car is getting $25. Let's see how much is in here. It looks like there's a $1,000 note in there already. Let's go ahead and organize this. Okay. So he's got 1,000, 120, 40, 50, 55, 60. Isn't it funny how I just counted that and I've already forgotten how much I counted? 120, 40, 50, 55, 60. 1,160 in his first car. From his first car, we go back to school, and his back to school is getting $10. In back to school, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, $76. Okay. And then his Merrill account has already been stuffed, so we're done with my son's envelopes. And I just realized that I completely skipped over the cash envelope, so let's go ahead and do that now. what I've decided for my cash envelopes is that I'm going to continue to roll over every single envelope for the remainder of April. And then as we move on to either the middle of May or the end of May, there's going to be certain accounts like groceries that I'm going to continue to roll over. And then other accounts that I'm going to take whatever's remaining and start allotting it to different areas. But for now, everything is going to remain, and we're just going to go ahead and stuff these envelopes. So the first one is groceries, and it's getting $100, and that's going to be 2 50s. It's going straight in here. And then from groceries, we go to toiletries, which is getting $25. And I have money left over in every one of these. Gas is getting the usual 60. This one is really easy. I've decided that for gas, it's always going to get $60. I'm still trying to decide, right? I'm still deciding what the usual amounts for the other envelopes are going to get. Gift and giving, I haven't decided to cap this at a certain amount, but I'm no longer going to be stuffing it with any more than $5 until it's emptied. So that's getting a $5 bill. Personal is getting $40. And beauty is getting $15. Clothing and snacks. Oh, clothing and shoes is getting $20. Snacks is getting $20. And then we're done with the envelopes. And my son is getting a fresh new $50 bill. And remember, I do not track this. I just hand it over to him, and then he decides how much he's going to put away into his savings, and then that's what gets added to his savings here. Okay, so now we're jumping into the savings folder. The emergency fund is getting $100, and we do track that. And there's $219 in there already. So let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 556, 657, 750, plus the $19, that's $769. I'm really excited about this. I really wanted to build up the $1,000 slowly, and I'm about to smash that goal. That snowball, that's this here, it's getting $60. And this I don't track. Looks like my envelopes are out of order. So this one is Merrill, and for Merrill we are stuffing $50. I don't track this one until the end of the month. So we'll just stick that $50 bill in there. Now we hit the vacation. Vacation is getting $15. In vacation we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. $130 in our vacation fund. The $5,000 challenge gets $150. And I don't track that. No. All I do is cross it out. And then the 100 envelope challenge. I don't know which envelope this is, but it's $108. Oh, I think that's envelope number 2. No, hold on. So I'm stuffing $108. That's envelope number 4. Envelope number 4 gets this $108. 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the envelope number 4. We're done with the savings folder. Savings folder is getting a little fat. Okay. And then we go to the home folder. Home maintenance is getting stuffed with $40. $120, $40, $65. So car maintenance is getting $4. I'm going to be withdrawing from here because I need an oil change. This is getting $40. $50, $70, $90, $110, $130, $150, $160, $170, $175. I made myself a little note here. I'm glad that I did. I decided to take over the payments for my car insurance. It's going to be less than $190 a month, but I'm going to start. I want to start. This really should be expenses and not sinking. But I might do the same thing that I plan on doing with my mortgage, which is split it in half and take it from 2 different paychecks. But I made myself a little note, so I'm going to think on this a little bit more. Do I want to do a sinking fund, or do I just want to split it and put it in expenses? All right, so the next one is home decor. It's getting $10. In home decor, we've got $20, $30, $40, $50, $1. Get some nice little decorations for the house. They've started renovations on the house. Okay, so I went to the house and I recorded a walkthrough, a before of the house. But unfortunately, when I was viewing the footage, I don't know if I was touching the microphone or if I was being clumsy or whatever the case may be, but the audio is terrible, just absolutely terrible. So I have to go back and do another before video and then share it with you all, which is okay with me. All right, so utilities is getting $60. Got a $50 bill in there. So that's going to be $110 that we have in utilities. Pool and hot tub, $25. $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $10, $15, $20, $25. Says $125. Entertainment and family fun, getting $10. I'm glad I remembered that, y'all. The last time we went out, I had to pull it from my personal account. So there is $10 there. And then mortgage, not yet. Taxes, insurance, not yet. We are done with the home and family folder binder. We move on to my personal binder. Easy Pass, I'm capping at $100 because I'm really not traveling through tolls a lot. And whenever they take the $30 from my account to replenish the Easy Pass account, I'll just make sure that I stuff $30 or half of that. I really got to think about it. Somewhere it's $15 to $30 just to make sure that there's always $100 in this envelope. And we are putting $5 in this account. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, halfway there. Teacher stuff, $5. I'm also going to kept this at $5 for now, since we're winding down the school year, and perhaps when the school year begins again next school year, I'll increase it to 15 or 20, because I'm always buying these like little things here and there. So I want to make sure that there's funds in there. In teacher stuff, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, $44. All right, my master's plus 30 is only getting $20 because I am currently enrolled in 3 classes, and I can't remember the last time I signed in and actually completed some work. Okay, so master's has 150, 70, 80. Date night is getting $10. So there's $25 in the date night envelope. For luxury, it's only getting $5. In luxury, we've got 50, 70, 75, 80, $85. Okay, slowly building it up. Pet care, $25. I'm gonna have to purchase cat food soon. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15. Health and medicine, $25. $50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 135. And then dining out is getting stuff with $15. Just found an extra $100 bill in my dining out envelope, and this is from my sister for use for dining out. So there's going to be a bit of a discrepancy at the end of the month. So I'm going to have to write myself a note for this, but I'm going to go ahead and count it now. Okay. 5 and 10. All right, let's count everything together and see how much we have for dining out. So it's 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. We've got $227. Etsy is getting stuff with $5. $10, 20, 30, 45. 45. Where is my... I can't remember if I stuffed this or not. I'm gonna have to go back through this video and see if I stuffed this or not, because I've got an additional $50 here. If I didn't stuff this, then I think I know where this goes. The mysterious $50. If I didn't stuff this, then this $50 is supposed to go into a cash envelope. As I was organizing my money, I pulled out 50 and it got mixed up with some other dollars. So I think this might be the missing 50 that's supposed to be in the cash envelope. Okay, so I will do that off camera, figure it out. But for now, we are all done with stuffing our envelopes. We've just got this one mystery to solve, and I don't think it's going to be very difficult. This 50 is going to my son. This 50 is for Scooby and gang to figure out what I do with this. Let me tell y'all, this week has been messy. Just so messy, with so many errors as far as my tracking of my money goes, it's been. But here's the thing. As frustrating as it's been, I'm saving money. And in the past couple of years, I don't know when I've saved this much money. On my own. So, for example, when I received the stimulus fund or the stimulus payment, it would have been very easy, like I said, to take $1,000 and stuff it right into my emergency fund. And I didn't do that. I started with $219, and by depositing money, yes, from the stimulus, but also from my checks and from whatever income I'm getting, I've been able to build it up to $769. And I'm so very close to $1,000. I just don't know what I'm going to do. None of these envelopes existed. None of these existed. I wasn't keeping track of anything. And that is one of the ways that you secure and maintain wealth. You have to keep track of every single dollar, everything. And so while this week was a very messy week, I'm happy. I'd rather try and figure out where this is supposed to go than not have it at all. So I'm not going to complain. What I will do is thank you all for holding me accountable. This is A Fluent Life, giving you a friendly reminder to live life affluently. Bye.